Hey everybody, welcome to Tabletop Parents with Jessica Sinasak. Today I'm going to tell you how to get your child to read in just 30 days. Before we begin, remember to subscribe to our channel. Click that red bell so that we can keep making videos for you. I know that you have heard of Hooked on Phonics. So the thing that you haven't maybe heard, possibly, is that they have an app now. So back in the day when I was a kid, I was coming home from the library with these stacks of cassette tapes and workbooks from the library, and I worked through them and I learned how to read. And I taught myself how to read through Hooked on Phonics. It was super simple, easy, it just clicked in my mind. Kate, my business partner, co-founder of Tabletop Teaching LLC, she is amazing at teaching English. She is a literary analysis master. She is fantastic at what she does, and she's an amazing writer. You wouldn't know that she's actually dyslexic, and the way that she learned how to read was also through Hooked on Phonics. So this program has been tested and proven for decades. We're not going to date ourselves by saying how many decades, but today they have new and improved technology and resources that you can use through Hooked on Phonics. So this app subscription, you just pay $1 to try it for the first month. If you don't like it, you just cancel. There's no contract, anything. And my son has been using the subscription. What is really cool is every week I get an update on how he's doing, and we got some cool things in the mail. They sent some stickers, which I reward him. I just started doing it, so we've only used one, when he does a really good job by getting on his Hooked on Phonics. I'm like, here you go, here's a sticker. They also sent a workbook. In addition to the workbooks, you get some books. These are at the level that your child will be ready to read by just starting the program. So what's really, really awesome is that they have everything from pre-K age, so the earliest is 3 years old, all the way through second grade. So just because your child can read doesn't mean that they can't improve on their literacy and their learning. So this program has something for all those ages, okay? There are games, there are songs, and there are two worlds. You've got your pre-reader world where you're really working on sound recognition and songs and games that have to do with just the letters and sounds. And then you have your reader world where you're going to explore sounds that are ending, sounds that are two letters. So words that end in on or an or ox or it or at. And then you're reading books and you're playing games and you're listening for the word and you're finding them. And what happens is that it becomes so repetitious that the kids just see it and they don't have to sound it out anymore, which is super helpful, because otherwise they'll spend the whole book going ta-a-g, tag. And then the next thing that you'll see is they don't recognize tag on the next thing, on the next page. Ta-a-g, tag. The, r-a-t, rat, r-a-n, ran. So with the games and seeing those same words over and over and clicking and dragging them, depending on what the game is, they become part of their memory. So they just memorize these words. They become sight words, even if they're not normally used as sight words, which makes their reading a lot faster, a lot quicker. So you're gonna love that. Your kids are gonna love that. They're gonna feel really good and excited. I get a little bit emotional because it's so exciting for me to see my son reading and excited about reading and doing it with ease. So this program guarantees that your child will start learning to read in 30 days, guaranteed. So a lot of you do know that we do have a tabletop reading program that also guarantees that your child can read in 30 days. It's different. We don't have an app. So the benefit of having Hooked on Phonics is it's always there on a tablet or phone. And kids do need to use technology in their learning because it's going to be, from here on out, they're going to use it in school. Also, the benefit of using our program with Hooked on Phonics is that they're going to get writing opportunities. So if you're interested in the Hooked on Phonics program, our reading program, combining them for your own home lessons, especially with the at-home learning and homeschooling, there's links below. And we also have these amazing reading journals and literacy workbooks that are perfect for stretching the imagination. It is great at building critical thinking skills, problem-solving skills, literacy skills, all in one, because your child's going to be creating stories and creating pictures, and they're going to be working on handwriting. If you get the first My Imagination Journal, book 1, My Little Writers workbook. The My Little Writers workbook is for pre-K through first grade. It will work on their handwriting, sound recognition, and finding words that start with certain sounds, and creating stories and creating pictures and explaining little things about themselves. Then the next step up is My Little Storytellers workbook. So that's going to be geared more towards your first and second graders, even some advanced kindergartners. Again, this pairs really well with the Hooked on Phonics program, because if you have all of these things happening at once and it's all done for you, you can really easily plan out your literacy reading and writing time and not worry about, are they having to think critically? Are they problem solving? Are they doing something that is building their reading comprehension and really analyzing the text beyond just learning how to be a stronger reader? So that's why we like to pair all these things together. So if you guys are interested, again, the links are below to help you all out and get your kids reading and writing in 30 days or less. Thank you for tuning in this week. Remember that every Wednesday at 3 p.m. Mountain Daylight Time, there are new episodes of Tabletop Parents or Tabletop Educators. And now that I have written a children's book that is published and it is illustrated by the lovely Kate Kropp. She was amazing with the editing and publishing portion of the book as well. We created this series. It's out there. It's great for early readers, and it's actually laid out for early readers. Now that we have that, we have additional episodes where you'll see us reading and discussing those books. So that'll be a new segment that you get to start enjoying in, should have started in October. So in the past, you'll see that episode before you see this episode, but that's okay. If you didn't know it was there, you can look for it now. Check out our tabletop store for more activities for homeschooling and teaching resources for educators. We also have 2 blogs, a parenting blog and an educator's blog. Our educator's blog is geared towards learning about how to personalize learning for students and some great virtual learning tips. Then our parenting side focuses on building literacy, language development, and all the things that I've been talking to you about in today's video. Check it out, and we will see you next time.